Hey guys, welcome back in 2020. Start of a brilliant decade. I hope, pray, it's going to be beautiful, a blessed, full of prosperity for you and for myself. For 2020, I have a particular goal for myself, and that is to get as many people as possible onto the property ladder, whether it's a small share ownership of a property or whether it's a full property. My vision for myself is to get as many people as possible onto that. The reason I say this is because I've seen a lot of people go through life working 20, 30, 40 years, and the money that comes to them in the form of salaries or income that comes every end of the month or bi-weekly if you get paid sort of gets, I wouldn't say blown away, but it gets spent on things that don't bring them any future income. So don't get me wrong, I'm all for great holidays, for vacations that recharge you and bring you back, but I just feel a lot of people spend a lot of money on things that don't benefit them beyond the actual time frame that they're doing what they're doing. So my personal goal is to get everybody onto the property ladder, and in Dubai, this, in my personal opinion again, is the best time in the last 20 years to own a property. And why do I say that? For two reasons. Number one, prices have been coming down for the last 5 years. I would say correcting themselves. We've not had a drastic shift in the market. There's not been a crash. They've just been gradually coming down. That allows you the total ticket price of the smallest property that you can buy is between the 200 to 250,000 dirham range, which is approximately in dollar terms about $70,000, so to speak, less than $100,000 for sure. Now, when ticket prices, now my personal opinion, studios in Dubai, generally speaking, will hover between the 200 to 250,000 dirham range in the less attractive, not so great places, right? So still studios in downtown Palm Jumeirah will cost much more, but at least if you want to start with property, here's where you've got a brilliant chance to put your step in. That's one of the reasons. The other reason that you've got an amazing chance to put your foot in and start is because developers, the original builders who are building, are giving extensive payment plans. What do I mean by that? Generally speaking, in the past, if you wanted to buy a property, either you need large chunks of money that you need to pay on off-plan under construction developments, or if you want to buy something that's ready, you need to borrow money from the bank. Now, developers are borrowing their own money from the bank, but what they're doing to you is they're offering you 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, up to 14 years payment plans. Up to 14 years payment plans. Like in some cases, the property gets delivered and you keep on paying. Like just 2-3 years ago, a 2-year or a 3-year post handover payment plan means that you get the key, you can move in, or you can put a tenant in there and then either keep getting the rent or live yourself rent free. Up to a 3-year post handover payment plan was great news. Everybody loved it. Now there are 5-year post handover payment plans. There's 10-year post handover payment plans. Now obviously these don't last, or I don't think that they'll last forever, because developers hurt on this, right? Their profit comes to them later, right? So they're gonna, as soon as their inventory is done and market shifts a little bit, these are not gonna remain on the table. So in my personal opinion, now is a very good time for you to take some absolute advantage of these payment plans. Now, how much money do you need? Now, here's the thing. In my personal opinion, you need to be able to keep approximately about 3,000 to 5,000 dirhams on the side every month. That's about it. 3,000 to 5,000 dirhams aside every month. If you're keeping 5,000 dirhams, that's about 145 dirhams per day only. If you're keeping about 145 dirhams per day, if you can save from your income per day, or 5,000 dirhams per month, or 60,000 dirhams per year, trust me, you are ready to get on the property ladder. My personal opinion, look, I've seen a lot of people use their monthly income, either save it and leave it in the bank, and then the bank gives you next to nothing, maybe 1 to 2%, but there is no asset that's going to continue giving you for many years later. Or they spend it on things like watches, good cars, vacations, wedding, destination weddings, so on and so forth. Now, I got nothing against that. Look, live your life to the fullest. I love to do that as well. But also be smart about it, because maybe skipping a vacation every 1 year so that you can put that money into a property might be good, because then you could keep taking vacations even when you're not working. Because your property empire or your property portfolio, even if you've got 2 properties or 3 properties, are going to pay you enough for you to not worry about going on vacation, sending your kids to a good school, about their tuition. God forbid something happens to you, your family is going to have that property for generations, hopefully, and wealth is going to keep coming into your family. My personal vision for my company is to get as many people as possible. I've got a number in my mind, I'll share it sometime soon, onto the property ladder. Doesn't have to be in Dubai, could be anywhere in the world. Get on it, secure your future. Talk to you soon. Hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon. 2020 is going to be a great year for everybody. Let's look up. All the best. Keep in touch.